All right, guys, what's going on? Continuing on. This is God Put a Smile Upon Your Face. Written by all members of the band, the second album song is built around prominent acoustic and electric guitar riffs with accompanying up-tempo drumming. Chris Martin said about the writing of the song, that came out of playing live and wanting to have something with a bit more balance. We were really getting into things like PJ Harvey and Muse, things with a bit more energy. When guys asked about the development of the song during a track-by-track reveal, bassist Guy Berryman said, when we came to record it in the studio, we struggled because there was something just not quite right about it, and I wasn't happy about where we'd left it and where we were happy to leave it, and we couldn't put our finger on what it was. And so it was a really nice day one day. Me and Chris were just trying. I was actually just trying to record bass at the time, and me and Chris were just sitting down trying to brainstorm it and work out what was wrong. And so I started trying to just do a few different bass lines and stuff. Between the two of us, we came up with just this kind of groove which stays on the same note as opposed to change. It's quite technical, but it kind of added a bit of bounce to the song and it made it roll along in a much more fluid way. It was a bit mechanical before, and it's just interesting how something small like that can really change the whole vibe of a song. It was just nice because from there on, it was one of our favorite tracks, and it almost didn't get on the record, but it's now one of our favorite tracks. I mean, that's accurate. Small changes do make a big difference. They can. They absolutely can. Something is basic. I don't know what it sounds like or what it used to sound like or whatever, but something as basic as a pedal, that's what it sounds like they're talking about. Instead of changing, they just kind of kept on the same and maybe adjusting the groove a little bit. I mean, I remember doing one of the songs on the Earth, Wind & Fire, doing a Night of My Life off of the Earth, Wind & Fire album that I did. And we were adjusting that bass line like so much. We really crafted that bass line because it mattered, right? Like the little adjustments changes the feel of the song, changes the groove, right? It matters. And the note choice matters. It's just what it is, right? And especially when you're recording, because that's just always there. It's different than live. You can kind of, live, the moment happens and it's gone. I mean, obviously, yes, everybody records they have their phones and all that stuff. But if we take that away, right? Live is, it happens and it's gone. But recording, you're just trying to get it just right. And all those details matter. It just does. So anyways, that's cool. Dig it. Now I'm interested to hear it. I mean, I don't know what it sounded like previously, but we'll hear what they came up with on here. All right, here it is. God Put a Smile Upon Your Face. Let's do it. Bam. Video. Like a line cliche. Right?
Where do we go? Nobody knows. I've gotta say I'm on my way down. God give me style and give me grace.
Just holding that.
Put a smile upon my face.
The guitar picking up the melody. Okay, yeah, the bass is pedaling through this, right? It's like an ostinato, right?
I've gotta say I wasted all your time, honey, honey. Where do I go to fall from grace?
It's not going with the changes. Right. That's what he's talking about. Big chorus. It's this floaty and long melody, right? right? That type of, I like make trade fair. Written on his hand. Yeah, that little tension right there in the melody, right? It's nice. I like their melodies. I think that he, you know, I dig it.
Don't ever say you're on your way.
Yeah, his sensibility with melody is great.
God gave you style and gave you grace, and put a smile upon your face. Oh yeah. Now when you work it out, I'm worse than you. Yeah, when you work it out, I wanted to. Now when you work out where to draw the line, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, and all the high stuff, if I cut my hair, it would look like that. Yeah, my hair looked like that growing up, just like
It's as good as mine. It's as good as mine.
Yeah.
As good as
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
As good as mine. As good as mine.
I mean, it's cool because you could just hear that they're live bands. Like, this is...
Where do we go? Nobody knows. Don't ever say you're on your way down when God gave you style and gave you grace,
I don't know what's going on with the video. I'm not really following along with that business, but...
and put a smile upon your face.
Okay. Yeah. Like it. That's very cool. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, just like it sounds like he's improvising just in the studio or whatever, and it sounds no different than how you would do if he were live, right? And just have that kind of energy. That's why I said that about, you know, they're a live band, and that's cool, and it's coming across in the recording. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. It's cool. And, you know, they have that like high, that floatiness, right? And that kind of floatiness and all that, I was thinking also that it like really lends itself to like the kind of like inspirational type of sound, you know, where I'm going with that. All right, that type of sound that, and they have that side of them also, where it's like kind of like the uplifting, inspirational type of sound, right? Just that floaty, airy, you know, positive type of vibe. Yeah, I like his sensibilities with melody. I like it a lot, actually. I think it's great. It's interesting. It's not square. He's not afraid to use color and to change things, have different variations and put them all in the song, right? Different things like that. I like it. I think that's great. Love it. Love it. I mean, I'm digging it. Digging it so far. I mean, we're only on song 3. Next song is The Scientist. I do know the Scientist, right? Scientist coming up. This song I didn't know. I think it was a single, right? It was a single on this album. Yeah. Single number 4. I didn't know it. So I wonder if I'll know Clocks. And then Green Eyes. I'm like, wasn't that? I'm like, that's the one I was expecting they were gonna say, but I'm like, that wasn't a single. How is it not? Do they have more than one song called Green? That doesn't make sense. It's got to be the Green Eyes I'm thinking of. All right. Anyways, up next is The Scientist. I'll catch you in later.